Grammar is very important, and so is punctuation. You've probably seen the little meme on Facebook and so on that talks about how grammar can save lives. And they have two sentences. Let's eat, Grandma, and let's eat, comma, Grandma. That kind of implies the importance of proper punctuation and proper grammar. People write the way they speak. And one of the things that I always thought that I had very good grammar and very good diction and so forth is when I would submit my writing to a program that would do a grammar and spelling check, and it would come up with little green and red bars. This had to be changed. And over time, it's gotten to the point where I don't have to make a lot of changes, but it is important for it to be there because you want to sound like you know what you're doing. I have read articles, and I always used to really agonize over making sure I had my spelling, my grammar, and my punctuation correct before I would send it off, before I would have anybody look at it. But now I am reading articles online, and I'm not just talking about blogs or vlogs or, Facebook posts. I'm talking about articles from news sites and reputable news sources. And oh my God, whoever was doing the proofreading and the editing, they either need to be fired or go into rehab because it's awful. It is absolutely awful. Spacing, 2 or 3 spaces between words. You're only supposed to have one. Not removing the tags that are supposed to hold a space for a graphic or a caption or a photo. Printers and proofreaders' marks are still there. It's just really, on the one hand, I felt a little relieved because now I didn't have to worry about things so much. On the other hand, I said, oh my God, have we dumbed ourselves down so much that nobody's even paying any attention to this? I just could not really get around that. And the thing is, your credibility is going to hang on how you present yourself. It doesn't matter if it's a short story, an article, a report that you're submitting for a class or for work or anything like that. Look like you know what you're doing. Be professional. Everything you should do your best at. So take that time before you hit send, before you hit done, before you hit save. Double check your double checking if you want. Just make sure you got it polished. You have the right there, because there's going to be people who consider it their job to correct you on how you've used there. Even though this was spoken, I just use 3 different spellings of the word there. You know you're a good writer if you spotted that, automatically thought of how each one was being spelled, and made sure that I was using it correctly. Yes, and I'm not talking about just making sure that you do not give ammunition to grammar Nazis. Just make sure you can present yourself as well-informed, well-educated, and knowledgeable. Because a good manuscript, a good article, good writing is like a dish in a fancy restaurant. With the garnish, with the little bits of fruit, the bits of parsley and everything, they bring that out and they always include that on the dish before they send it out to you. Why? Because presentation is very important.